After that, the next step after let export order, the container hand out to the rail. Okay, and then container reach to the seaport. Okay, seaport, and once the container reaches the seaport, shipping line issue the bill of lading. Okay, in respect of the freight forwarder need to pay some money like a freight and TSC and trail charges. Okay, and what freight forwarder will do? He just charge to the exporter, means they charge to us. Okay, so whatever charge paid by our freight forwarder, they bill to us and we need to pay that charge. Okay, so we can understand what kind of charge may occurs in this process, like picking containers from container yard and dispatch container and examination, and then container reach at the port of loading. So this what kind of charge include? You can understand this by help of I'm just explaining one by one. Just picking the container from the empty yard, so need to arrange the transportations. Okay, so we need to pay transportation charges. Then this containers goes to the examination. So the CHA represent the document at the custom officer, so you also need to pay some charges. Okay, so when he pays the charges, it's called the agency charges. So first transportation, then custom clearance, then after that the charges, containers move from the examination, custom examination port to the seaport. So these are the inland haulage charges by the conquer or train, which also need to pay. So this is the third kind of charge. Then container reaches the seaport, so there we need to pay charges which called TSC, terminal handling charges. The container is handled by the shipping company at the terminals, so this called the TSC, terminal handling charges. Okay, so these four kind of charges we need to pay till port of loading. Okay, so after paying these charges, the containers can load on the ship. Okay, so here the set of document received from the shipping line, which called the bill of lading. Okay, bill of lading. Then other document also required with the certificate of origin. Okay, for the particular shipments we export from our factory to the customer, in respect of the shipments we expect some money from the buyer. Okay, so for that particular system of payment, we need to submit this particular document to the bank. Okay, okay, so what documents we need? I'm just explaining to you the one by one and every single step, but at that time interview I will not explain one whole step. Okay, so it will taking some time, because that in interview you cannot explain all the things. Just explain that I know the custom clearance, I can arrange the transportations, I manage all documentation says the custom level, and we arrange the shipping line and other things. In such a way we can explain. Okay, but here I'm just explaining you so you can understand what is the actual process. Okay, so once our container reaches the seaport, shipping line provides some document which called the bill of lading. Then other document we need to arrange a help of the CHN freight forwarder, which called the certificate of origin. Then we also need to prepare ourselves. We already prepared the commercial universal packing list. Okay, then we also need to arrange the insurance. Okay, and any other kind of documents if we have, then we also need to arrange. So in such way we can arrange this document. Okay, so this document need to submit in the bank for the payment of the buyer. Okay, so what we will do, we prepare the set of document and the letter in which we need to mention the payment collection of this shipment. So we also mention in the shipping bill number, so bank can verify that actually the shipment are dispatched or not. Okay, so we need to submit the document, and our bank send this document to the buyer bank, because that we need to explain, we need to mention the details of buyer. Okay, so in such way this document reach to the buyer bank, and buyer need to collect this document for releasing this shipment from the shipping line. So once buyer need to pay some charges for that particular collection of this document. Okay, so this once buyer pay this payment to the bank as per payment term. Okay, here need to understand as per payment term, and he can collect the documents, and this payment is transferred to the exporter bank, and exporter bank transfer this payment to the exporter. Okay, so in this way the entire process will happen. Okay, so I explain this all the thing with our interview to explain this question in the next session. What other question asked by me? Okay, so I just explained the export activities. Okay, so in short, I can explain you again. In export process, we receive order from the customer. Okay, and customer dispatch the goods. Once the exporter place the order, as per order we need to book the containers. Okay, and arrange the dispatch and all the process. Okay, then custom clearance examination, then container reach the seaport, then container load on the ship, and we need to arrange the documentations. These all the activities we need to manage. Okay, so then after that we document need to submit to the bank for the payment, and all the activities done in such way. Once payment received by the exporter export process complete, but another activities are the incentive and drawback and collection, and the other incentive may also be managed. So these are the post export activities. Okay, so in this session we understand the experience of the interviews in IMR Resources, which is the good companies, the trading partner. Okay, they procure the goods from the surplus amount of the commodities area, and they supply this product to the demanded area. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching the session. Have a nice day.